Writing songs in major key can really easily sound obvious. Here's an example. You probably have heard that a million times. What if we make things maybe a little bit more interesting? So right now I'm working on a new song and I wanted to write something that sounds really hopeful. And for that I was thinking about huge chords that have a little bit more texture than just a triad like this. And I wanted to write it also in major key because I wanted to be a little bit more inspiring and hopeful. Because this song is basically about the inner light that we all have. We still got that light and it helps us to go through those dark times. And for this, I wanted to have this like a Lydian type of sound, which is as a chord, something like this. Or even a Mixolydian, which just as a scale sounds a little bit like this. So it's a little bit different type of major scale. And the Lydian is like a dreamy major scale. So kind of something that blends together with those two. So the first one that I decided to take was B major 7. For the next chord I used this term called modal interchange. And basically what I did here was borrowing the chord from the B minor scale. So I played D major 7 chord. That's also in the song itself, but not necessarily in the little chord progression that I played. But in order to have a little bit more interesting texture with this, I played it as a D over G chord. So I'm having the D triad here, but as a bass note I play G. And this is also a really beautiful chord that I love using. And then the next one is a little bit mystery here. It's F sharp minor 11. So this is almost like jazz if we just consider based on harmony. So what you play here on the 2nd fret, you basically fret only the E string, then D and G. This makes the chord as F sharp minor 7, and then the 11 is just open B string. And then what I did here was just use a little bass movement here, which makes this chord as E major sus4. And then move a little bit chord melody here and make it as an E major chord. So these chords alone it sounds like these are already telling a little story, and then I just have to write lyrics and a vocal melody on top of that. I could make this as an instrumental, but I think I have a little bit more to say with lyrics and vocals with this song, but things may go a little bit more progressive with this one, and of course a little bit of guitar solos are going to happen with this song. So this song is going to be the last song I'm going to write for my album, so it will probably come out next year. So if you want to support me as a musician, just stream my music and, I don't know, buy my course. You can find the link below, or you can also support me through my Patreon page, and I'm going to share a little bit more in-depth details about each song on there, before the release of my album. So there's a little bit more educational stuff and all the good stuff, what is happening behind the scenes of making this album. So here's how the whole song part sounds like in the current production. Enjoy this. It's a little bit of like a guitar solo part here, but enjoy watching it. Thanks a lot for watching this video and hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye.